Hey guys, Miskatonic here. Welcome back to Let's Play Kievan Russia Empire. Now, we've actually created an Empire title, which is cool. We are infirm, however, which suffers from a sickly disposition. I guess it's not the same as incapable in the sense that you're not in full possession of your you know capacity. You're not hit in the head. You're not like Ronald Reagan at the end of his term. But what that does mean, obviously, it's not a good thing. It's just a -3 across the board. So we're, aside from diplomacy, we're not the best leader. We're also in a war, few wars, 4 wars actually. What is this? Roman Holy War for Azerbaijan. Okay. A couple wars for France and a rebellion. Alright, that's all good. So after we crush the rebellion, I'm going to move my retinues over here and take out this duchy while I can. It is de jure. Entire de jure duchy, which I like. Lets me create the duchy right off the bat. So we're going to focus our efforts over there. I could split my retinues in half and just have one as like a rebellion force. Splitting in half is much easier in Europa Universalis games, obviously. Let's see. I think something like that. Obviously, this one's going to be a lot more overpowered in the sense that it's all of the horse archers on this side. But I think that looks good. We'll actually send the horse archers over to war, which is what is happening right now, it looks like. We'll put in some leaders there. We got this Norseman, for whatever reason. Oh, right. I forgot to mention. A result of our inheriting Rome actually granted the Varangian Guard as a vassal to me. So I do have the option of raising them up. And they're like other mercenaries, but instead of hire, you have the raise option. And they do have an initial cost, and they do have a monthly cost, which are both pretty low for a good 3,000 troops of mostly heavy infantry and a bit of heavy cavalry and archers. So I will do that. There is a drain on the economy for the most part. Three gold a month, isn't a small amount. It also says 45 gold monthly expense at the moment. I'm hoping that sorts itself out. I'm not sure exactly what that's from. It might be from my overabundance of mercenaries or retinues. I have way more than I can actually support. But I will do that. He's actually not leading the guard, which is kind of interesting. I would have assumed he would lead it, but apparently he has his own vassals to do that for him. So I will make him part of my retinue and put some more leaders in here, and we'll send him on his way. And we'll send this guy to a more central location, I suppose. We can merge him with the Varangian Guard, I guess. I think the Varangian Guard could probably take any rebellion on their own, so I'm going to send him, I guess, over to Moscow area. Varangian will protect Kiev, and then this guy will protect this flank. Alright, so let's see how this rebellion war turns out. This is all vassal troops, I believe. Let's also crank the speed. So, I just got done watching Quill 18's live stream, and that was pretty fun. He was doing Castile, and managed to form Spain, and he gotten some pretty bad wars against Aragon. 2 of them, or 3 of them actually, that never really were decisive. The first one he outright lost, and actually restarted. And then the second one was declared on him, and he managed to, I think, get a white piece, maybe some gold. No provinces though. And can I force convert you? I don't think. Oh, I can. Sweet. Who is this? Just some courtier. I don't know why I even care about you. Alright. And then, what was I saying? Yeah, so he got in a few pretty bad wars that just didn't really turn out very well for him. I'm sure he's still learning some of the mechanics, I guess, or, I don't know. It seems like those wars could have been won, I guess. But, I managed to form Spain because of an event that forced him into a personal union with Aragon, and allowed him to create Spain that way, which is pretty interesting. That there's an event that just allows you to immediately personal union someone. It seems a little cheap, I guess, because usually personal unions aren't just, you know, click a button and you're done. It's you have to put some effort into it. It's either random dice rolls or you force it by war. So that was a little odd, and it was still a lot of fun. Cole 18's a great commentator, very very cool guy, and so that was fun. And then this really piqued my interest in EU4. Like obviously I can't wait. I've been waiting for it since it was announced, and the fact that it comes out tomorrow is still a little crazy. Could put the Prince of France in charge. I'd rather have some random courtier die, though, if I can swing it. Apparently that didn't actually work, though. I guess I can't really change the leader of this. That's okay. I guess I could put him in here. And EU4, I've been playing the demo. I guess quite a bit. I put about 10 hours maybe into it. Tried all the nations, at least, that you could try. I didn't hack it, sadly. And there's obviously a lot of good things about it. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for it still, but there's still a lot of things. Prince Vladimir saved me from a huge bear. Alright, that's cool. He's my hero. But there's still a lot of things that were kind of disconcerting. Alright, so the King of France lost. This guy's a German Carling in control of France now. I wonder what happened to the dynasty member that was in charge. He's just the Count of Paris now, which is obviously a very powerful county to hold. But he's in prison. He's probably going to get revoked. Or he might have already, a few of them. I'm not sure. Anyway, but there's things that have probably been mentioned, or people have probably seen already, like revoke Tarfu. All right, you can do that. That's fine. Things like Monarch points. I think the system's a really cool idea. People have been worried about the randomness of your leader, and I kind of agree to some extent. I know what their thoughts were in having it that way. Lords of Lithuania improved crown authority. Ungvarian claim. What is this? Grand Prince of Ungvar has a claim on Gemmer. Is that what's going on? Is Moravia in another war? I could try to steal these counties away. Yeah, I don't really see anything else I want. I do want as much of Hungary as I can get, which means these ones would be nice, as well as the ones that the king holds himself. So my vassal thinks that he can steal this province away from the king of Moravia, and he might be right. He might be right. Yeah. What is this? Marshal of Russia. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna send this guy. This is the guy going over there. I'm gonna send this levy to try to steal this away. I guess there's no reason to wait or to do it until I'm over there. But yeah, there's some issues with the Monarch points. Things like the randomness of your leader, which plays a huge role in how many you get monthly. There's things like if you open up a military idea, you're going to be spending a lot of military points on that idea, and which means you're going to be slower in teching up militarily. Which, if you're playing a military nation, ideally you would focus on both ideas and military tech. And the fact that they're mutually exclusive is kind of weird. All right, got a granddaughter. And he's calling in other dukes, so potentially he'll win. And normally I'd be upset because I don't like my vassals stronger than their de jure holdings. But the fact that I can't really take that for myself, kind of, I don't know. And it's part of Hungary, which I want anyway. I'm not too worried about it. You seek to kill someone? I already told you. But yeah, so like, if you're Prussia, you're going to be heavily militarily focused. At least I think you would be. They were in history, and that's kind of their deal. And so you're going to want really good military tech, top of the line tech. You're going to want as many military ideas as is reasonable. My favorite subject does not interest me anymore, and I cannot speak about it with the same zeal as before. Okay, so no more zealous, which, I like zealous, but it's not the end of the world. I think this king may be on his way out. I'm 47 and incapable, or infirm. It's not looking good, to say the least. And all right, it's time. What is this? Oh, right. Holy War. I've set my eyes on a title, but my spy master Bogoris Balanov Struma has advised me to forget about the title, saying I would invoke too much wrath if I try to claim it. My wife, however, is doing everything but telling me outright that I should pursue the title. Intrigue advice. 20% chance of intrigue, and I think I'm already ambitious. Yeah, I see no negatives with this, so... Oh, I wasn't ambitious, so that's good. Ambitious is a really good trait for a leader. But yeah, like one of my first games, outside of my, all right, light infantry increased. Oh, the Pope joined again. All right. One of my first games outside of the mega campaign, that I don't know if I'm gonna record it. I might. I don't know. It depends. I'm obviously gonna play a few single player games by myself first. But I'm really looking forward to playing as Brandenburg and forming Germany. And my work in Funkirchen. Oh right, I was fabricating claims over here. Yeah, I'll use it. Sounds good. And I'm no longer losing 45 gold a month, which is good. But yeah, I was really looking forward to a Brandenburg Prussia game, and the fact that the military setup is so weird, it's kind of throwing me off. I'm sure it's manageable, and I'm sure some of it's a little, I'm sure it all balances out in its own way, but it's still a little off-putting, I guess is the best word. And my wife died? Oh, she was really good. She was very good, actually. Damn. Alright, so she was a guardian. She was also Russian, which is... Usually I don't really have a wife who's Russian. It seems like. There's no point in having an alliance marriage at this point. Yeah, I'll take another genius. Where are they? There's a 11-year-old genius, courtier in Transylvania. Who's training her? It'd be bad to go with a wife. without a wife for so long. Here we go. 16-year-old Greek genius. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. 300 prestige hit, but that's okay. We got plenty to go around. Okay, so we just need to get to 100% quickly. And I'll take the gold. Alright, so it's, what, 78? This guy does not want to surrender. There's 100. Okay, so that's only half a duchy. The rest is actually held by Bohemia, or Moravia at this point. Is this also Hungary? Yeah, that is. So we can't create the duchy or usurp it. You need 51%. But I will find some vassals. First I should do the standard, this thing. And hopefully this will give Bohemia a chance to recover and force my vassal into losing. Yeah, my biggest concern is stability of the duchies, I think. Duchy, what's the word? Consolidation, I guess. Steward, I'm sure I've looked at you many times. Yeah, his father's an heir. Does he have an older brother? No. Marshal of Kostroma? Alright, this is the guy's younger brother. So theoretically he should be okay. This guy did have plenty of children. They're all women, though. But, yeah, we'll do the Marshal. And we'll give him... I don't even care. Let's do Nitra. And let's see, who else? Marshal of Galish? Nope. Nope. Designated heir. Oh, right. No, he's only heir to a patrician, though. You know, I'm not sure how that works, but I think it's okay. I'm pretty sure that would disqualify him from inheritance of a patrician title. I'm like 90% sure. We'll find out. He still says the heir. We'll see what happens when I refresh the... let the time tick. So he's this guy, right? Yes. Alright, couple days. Still says it. Still says it. No, there it is. It's gone. Okay. I figured that would happen. It makes sense. Alright, people being imprisoned. A couple people being imprisoned. Looks like it was that couple event that can happen sometimes. Another thing I could do is go after Mazovia, I suppose. Or finish off Lesser Poland. I think that might be a better target at the moment. Let's go to Saxe. And is my retinue over here yet? I do want to make sure I get these guys before Abbasids get their greedy hands on it too. So I'm going to declare Holy War for October. And I actually am going to call this video to a close. This has been Miskatonic, and thanks.